my name is Remy. This is my new YouTube channel. This is a very new thing for me. I am in my mid-30s. I've got kids. I've got an established career as a doctor working in obstetrics and gynecology. And this is a career I've dedicated the last 10 years of my life to. Like I said, I'm married. Like I said, I've got a very busy life outside of work. I have, in the past couple of years, started a non-profit in women's health education, which I'm hoping to kickstart off again this year. I've done exams, just the things that come with adulting. And I just find that I can continually find myself in spaces where I'm getting overwhelmed. And in the busyness of it, I'm forgetting to take stock. So in the last year, I've been trying to take stock and reflect and genuinely come to a place where I am realizing that I may not be living the life of my dreams, and the only person that can make that change is me. So I've been listening to books, I've been listening to podcasts, I've been speaking to people, and I just wanted to make this channel to really push myself outside of my comfort zone and commit to something that was tangible. Commit to something that was tangible and was measurable. So I've set myself this challenge. I'll make 3 videos initially and post it to YouTube. If I enjoy the process, because again, I've given myself grace to not like it, but if I do enjoy the process, I'm then going to commit myself to making 100 videos over the next 2 years. And the aim of these videos would be to memorialize my journey of self-development and pushing myself. And the reason why I think this is important for me is that I listen to so many people who've come up on YouTube, who've written books, who have podcasts, and they all talk about being committed and turning up every day and producing what needs to be produced. But it's very sort of telling, I think, that they're quite the finished product and they're giving out that message to the world. And I do think there's probably some benefit in finding someone who is right where you're at this specific time, and seeing that change happen before your eyes. So I've been watching a lot of Ali Abdaal recently, and actually I could go back and look at all his older videos. I could see his journey, but I just felt like, actually, why not create something where someone is being vulnerable, being very open, I've got nothing to lose, and just so I'm not going to be telling you tips and tricks on how to get further in life, because I don't know, but I will be continuing to read the books, break down the concepts that I'm learning, break down how I'm putting it into an actionable step, and if I'm seeing any visible results, and also be very honest about, actually, I do like this process, I don't like that process, and things like that. So why do I want to rebuild my life? So I feel like being a woman and having children, for me, changed my priorities. And not to say that it made me less of a go-getter, but it's made me more of a go-getter in a different way. So I studied medicine, I've been a doctor for 10 years, and throughout my university process, I obviously was very dedicated to being a clinical doctor, working in an acute setting, working in hospital. I had my first child, and actually the thought of doing night shifts and long days and weekends didn't really sit well with me. And I thought, actually, is there another way that I can use the skills and use my passion for women's health to make a living? And then, as life does, you get carried away, you get busy, and then that idea or that feeling cropped up again after my second child. And so this has led to me having not quite midlife, but a sort of an existential crisis of, am I really doing the things that I need to be doing to be happy for myself, but also to create the atmosphere and the home that I want for my children? And so that's where a lot of my questions come from. When I think about redesigning my life at the end of it looks very much like a working woman working on my own timetable, and also being very present for my kids and for my family. So that's kind of where I'll be getting to over the next couple of years. I'll be creating these sort of diary type videos to show how I've gotten from here to hopefully where I want to be in the next couple of years. So yeah, if that sounds interesting, stick around. I'd love for it to become more of a community of probably women in the same boat as I am, men in the same boat as I am, who just want to like share book recommendations, share tips that they've tried, share networking practices, share productivity practices, share lifestyle practices, you know. And yeah, and that's what I'm after, community. That was a big word on my vision board for the year, community, and that's what I'm looking to build in my real life and now online. Thank you.